Well, we really have a situation because there was a viewer who called and exposed a problem that he was having. So basically, he said, my cargo van expediting business plan is done, but I can't find loads. I tried every option. Help. So in today's conversation, we want to really give answers to that viewer and really familiarize all our viewers with all the options that are out there. If you have a cargo van expediting business, how you can actually do everything to get loads, okay, and make money in the process. Find profitable loads. That's very important. So I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation so you can learn more about the unique ways you can monetize your cargo van expedite. I'm Sir Kiwicho. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, we have a situation, as I said before. So a viewer said that he said, my cargo van expediting business plan is done, but I cannot find loads. I tried every option. Help. So we are here to help, okay? So what's really going on here? So we are speaking about a viewer called Joshua L. So Joshua, I know you are watching. We are not revealing your last name. We promised that we will talk about your issue, and hopefully you are watching, but please also read the comments because we really want to have collective wisdom on this show. So we are asking every viewer who has experience or has something to say about the subject to actually pitch in. Very important. So we are speaking about Joshua L. He is 42. He's a cargo van driver, and he's doing a cargo van expediting business for the last 6 months. So he wants to haul in LA, okay? And he owns a 2018 Ford Transit. And Joshua is open to all loads, so he's not really picky. So here is a man who really wants to succeed, so he's open to all kinds of loads, and as long as we're not speaking about OTR out of state. So he wants to stay within California and do the work there, okay? And right now he has no dispatchers. In other words, he's not working with someone and he's on his own. So the whole thing here is that his cargo van expediting business plan is done. So the plan is done. It's all rounded up. It's all rounded up, and he just wants to get some work done. Okay, and right now Joshua said that insurance is killing me. And Joshua, you are right. I mean, insurance can be a killer, especially if you just start a business and no money is coming in, but you are paying every month the insurance. And the Lord knows insurance for a cargo van is not something cheap, especially in California. And if you are in LA, okay. And right now he also says that no load board registration yet. So Joshua, you are not on any load board, okay? Maybe this could be a situation that you want to remedy. You want to be on load boards. I mean, there are free load boards and there are paid load boards. I will speak about load boards later on to sort of help you sort of lay out a strong foundation for your strategy in when it comes to finding profitable loads, okay? So dear viewers, here is the situation. Okay, Joshua L, 42, he's a hard-working man, and he just trying to get profitable loads. He started his business 6 months ago, so we will help him. In this show, we will help him find solutions to kickstart his cargo van expediting business. First things first. Joshua, let me ask you a question. Okay, you talked about a lot of things. You exposed your problem. Actually, you sent us a long email, and we just summarized your issue here. But my question to you is, you said, my cargo van business plan is done. What do you really mean? Boss, talk to me about that. Son, I want to hear you. What do you mean? Actually, I'm asking questions, and those questions are not rhetorical. In other words, I want you to answer me, and you can answer me in the comment section, or you can answer us via email. Okay, that's not a problem without obviously divulging your identity. Okay, so when you talk about my cargo van business plan is done, what do you mean exactly? How done is your business plan? Because you know what, a well done business plan should have given you the answer to your question, how to find loads. That's very important because you asked, I want to find profitable loads, not just any kind of load. I want to find profitable loads. Okay, if you had a compelling business plan, you should have had the answer in that business plan already, which you don't have, which means that your business plan maybe is not really well captivating. Okay, another question, is your business legit? Son, talk to me. Is your business legit? Because the whole thing here is that you say, well, I've been in existence for 6 months. Okay, I get that. But the question is, when we talk about business legit, we're not just speaking about registering your cargo van expedited business and that's it. Are you an LLC? Are you an LLP? Are you an S corp? Are you a C corp? You didn't mention that, but those are really important things because depending on the legal structure you have, there are regulatory I would say guidelines you need to follow. For example, if you're an LLC, you need to have articles of incorporation. Okay, you need to have a certificate of you need to have licenses and permits. Okay, you need to have a registered agent service. Okay, you need to have a certificate of good standing. Those are important things. I'm not even talking about getting an EIN, getting a federal DOT number. Okay, do you have an MC number? Do you have authority? I mean, you're not a truck, but hey, listen, you're not a trucking business. But what I'm trying to say here is that there is a constellation of regulations you need to have. So when you talk about my business plan is done, is your business legit? Okay, you need to have some information to create your cargo van expedited business plan. Because once you depending on the state you're in California. Okay, depending on the kind of loads you want to haul, there are extra regulations. For example, if you want to haul, let's say sensitive loads, there are all kinds of regulations. Okay, so and you need to learn how to manage cost and project revenue. So what I'm talking about here, the bigger thing is you need to understand. When you said my business plan is done, do you mean you understand your own business plan? You understand your own business in and out, so you can actually start making money. You can start finding profitable loads. That's what I'm really thinking about. And Joshua, be careful. Be really careful here. Don't tell me, see, because the thing here is that you have said, my cargo van expedited business plan is done. Okay, but we've seen this in the last 30 years, cargo van, people in the freight and logistics business, they talk about, well, my business plan is done. My cargo van expedited business plan is done. Okay, but what kind of business plan do you have? Don't tell me you have downloaded a cheap ass template from the internet to do your business plan. Joshua, talk to me. You're in LA. LA is a very competitive market. Okay, who did it for you? Did you write your own business plan? Talk to me, son. Okay, because you're a hardworking man. I understand that you are a very hardworking man, but you need to have the right tools to succeed. So your business plan is done. Okay, who did it? You wrote it. Did you hire a professional business plan writer? Did you use business plan software such as Enloop, LivePlan, or SmartPlan? Have you used a freelancer from Fiverr, Upwork, or any similar site? Talk to me about that, because those are really important things, because there is specific information you need to put into a cargo van expedited business plan. And I'm not really sure you have done that, because when you reached out to us, you did not attach the business plan you were saying this is done. And the thing is, I could be wrong here, and I'm only speculating, but I have a feeling that you don't have a real business plan. You probably have like a half-done business plan, and we've seen this a lot. As I said before, a lot of people in this industry, they just have a cheap ass download from the internet. They just download a cheap ass template from the internet to do their business plan, and when you look at the final results, very funny. It's just crazy. So you need to include specific things in a cargo van expedited business plan: industry knowledge, general knowledge. And to write a cargo van expedited business plan, there are a lot of things you need to put. You need to put a constellation of pieces. For example, executive summary, company description, operational plan, services, market analysis. Son, have you put those? Management and personnel, sales and marketing strategies, financial projections, funding requests, a lot of things. And you didn't even say if you're a single member LLC, a single member company, or a multi-member LLC, S corp, C corp. All right, maybe you just a sole proprietorship. Who knows? So my thing is, when we speak about business plan being done, quote unquote done, as you wrote, we really need to have a clearer understanding of what you mean by done. Okay, here is our solution idea number one, because your whole thing is you want to find profitable loads. You want to find loads ASAP to make that bread. Okay, I get it. Solution idea number one. Joshua, I'm speaking to you right now, mano a mano. I really want you to listen. I want you to write things down. You need to sign with a cargo van expediting company. Yeah, son. It is what it is. Because the whole thing here is that you are in LA. It's a very competitive market, okay? But the good thing is you have a lot of cargo van expediting companies. So the whole thing is, instead of you going alone, going solo, I want you to really, I want you to really use the expertise and network of an established cargo van expediting company. Now, if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, you can just send us an email or write to your question in the comment section, and we'll send you a list of cargo van expediting companies that are operating in LA. So cargo van expediting companies, they focus on moving small loads quickly, usually providing their shippers overnight or same-day delivery, okay? And with many offering 24-hour service for quick pickup and drop-off. So you may also find these companies listing their services as emergency freight or on an expedited load board. So most expedited cargo van loads are local or regional deliveries. So cuz I'm talking to you, son, hey, take every single job regardless of the pay. You need to make a name for yourself, boss. Be as hungry, sharp, and determined as a starving lion that hasn't eaten for 3 days. That's what I want you to have. That's how focused I want you to be. Take every job and get people to know you. That's the first thing. You need to have a foot in the door to understand how the party is going and how to really enjoy the party. So you need to know people you need to let people know how punctual and customer friendly you are. I know you are a hardworking man, but I want the whole world to know that. Start making some bread now, because you know what? That insurance company, they don't care whether you made money or not every month. They want to get paid. And you need to find that money somewhere. Okay, some expediters pay a percentage of load revenue, while others pay per mile. So whereas many full freight cargo van companies make an average of 40 cents per mile, cargo van loads can pay as much as $1 or $2 more per mile. Okay, however, those loads usually involve significant deadhead and may require you to be on call at odd hours. So make sure to plan your routes and loads accordingly. So drivers familiar with cargo van jobs know which offers to pass on. So don't sell yourself short. But the thing here is that as you are new and you want to make a name for yourself, I'm asking you again, take every single job regardless of the pay. Solution idea number two. Joshua, really speaking to you right now, you have a cargo van expedited business that has been 6 months old, okay? And you are trying to find profitable loads. You want to do some courier work as a cargo van job. What I'm trying to say here is that you want to expand the opportunities you have. A lot of drivers trying to pivot and focus on local cargo van delivery as a courier. And again, as I said, in LA, the market is competitive, but there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to become a messenger boy. Okay, the thing is, even in cities like LA, Chicago, and New York, shippers are often choosing vehicles over bike deliveries. So courier jobs can be a bit more of an errand boy gig compared to those you would find with an expediting company, but again, it's okay. So in addition to working with the suppliers, manufacturers, and wholesalers, you may be working with lawyers, this is kind of cool, real estate agents, notaries, and other businesses that need paperwork delivered immediately in LA or in the area. Okay, so the whole thing here is that you want to basically enlarge. You want to cast a wider net, son. That's what I want you to do. Small retail businesses are another common customer, particularly when they need help bringing products from a wholesaler's warehouse or a big box store like Costco. What I'm trying to say, son, is I want you to, again, I said this before, I want you to cast a wider operational net. Okay, now the thing is, don't get me wrong, some drivers find the headache simply not worth it, particularly in heavily trafficked cities, LA being one of them. But again, as I said before, trying to take every job possible. It is what it is. Okay, and the pay can be usually quite variable too. But right now, you got to get out there, get your ass out there, and take jobs that really pay, even if they pay a little. At the beginning, you need to make a name for yourself. Okay, so do some courier work as a cargo van job. Okay, you have a lot of companies out there. We have a lot of companies we can refer to you. Again, if you are interested, please send this in the comments. I know you are listening, or just send us an email. Okay, we'll send you all the info, all the companies that offer that kind of stuff, and I'll speak about other stuff later on. But the whole thing here is that you can even have a strategy where people are coming to you. You're not going to them; they're coming to you. And that's the whole thing. You want to make sure that you position yourself in a way that you just get bread all the time without doing anything. You get offers in and out, and that's what you want. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. In today's conversation, we have a situation. So we have Joshua L., a 42 male cargo van driver, and he is a cargo van expediting business that's 6 months old. So we're talking about a startup, and he cannot find any profitable loads. He wants to haul in the LA area. Okay, he's open to all loads. He has no dispatchers right now. He said insurance is killing me. He has no load board registration. I understand you. I really get you. So solution idea number 3, you want to search local businesses on Google Business. Oh yeah, I know you're probably thinking that's too easy. Hey, listen, you have a lot of money there. I mean, you have LA. I mean, I know you probably live in an area within LA because, LA is a metropolis. So what you want to do is where you live, you want to search for small business, local businesses in that area. Very important, because the thing here is that what you want to do here is you want to zero in on the neighborhood. Okay, people that you know, that you see every day. You have, I'm sure where you live, you have a lot of businesses, and what we want to start doing here is that you want to zero in on the businesses that are around you. I'm asking you literally to walk around the block and really note all the businesses around the block. Very important. Okay, you want to develop a local delivery service business plan. What I'm trying to say here is you want to zero in on. Okay, think about budget. Think about geographic reach. Think about order placement and fulfillment. Think about transportation. See, those. Let me just break it down for you, son. You can actually go around your neighborhood and just pick 10 businesses. Start with 10. Start little, and you want to study them. You want to study their ins and outs. You can even introduce yourself to them and say, "Listen, hey, I do a superb job, and I want you all to give me a chance." It's all about asking. Create a delivery specific marketing strategy. You want to cast a wider net with social media. Who knows? I want your ass to be on Facebook. I want your ass to be on Instagram. I mean, you're probably thinking, well, I'm not doing social media. Hey, stop saying that. Stop saying that. You are in a situation where you need loads. You need profitable loads. You need to get your name out there. Okay. And the thing is, you can attract the local neighbors by having flyers around. Who knows? You can post flyers at very strategic places. Okay. You can ask local businesses, local retail stores, mom and shops, and say, "Listen, can I just put this flyer here?" What you want to do is you want to build small business solidarity. Okay. Make your delivery service stand out. Invest in a flyer. Go on Fiverr.com. Pay $5 for someone to craft for you a very nice flyer. It's all about standing out, son. It's all about standing out. I want you to stand out. Solution idea number 4. You need to make yourself known. You need to get your cargo van loaded. How do you do this? Let's just have a situation here we can understand. So, the ultimate trick to finding success with cargo van expediting business, or a sprinter van for that matter, is to market yourself. I know I've just said this, but now I want to dig a little deeper here. Understand me well. I'm not saying that you have to just wake up every day, just spend your time just advertising yourself instead of finding loads. What I'm trying to say here is I want you to position yourself as a reliable cargo van expediting driver. But the thing is, nobody knows you. At this moment, nobody knows you, Joshua. So how are you supposed to get loads if nobody knows you? I mean, you want to haul in LA. LA is a very competitive market when it comes to cargo van expediting business. Okay, but the thing is, you have no dispatchers yet. You have no load board registration. So my point here is that we want to find you unique ways to drive business to you. The thing you have to understand is, don't expect to find cargo van loads for free on traditional load boards. They are far and few between. Instead, treat your van as a sole proprietorship and market yourself as much as possible. Okay, you can list your business in classified ads. Have you tried Craigslist? Oh yeah, they're free. You can use a free service like Wix.com. You have a lot of them. If you're interested, we will send you a list of classifieds website in the LA area. That's what you want to do. Also, one thing, you always want to carry business cards that explain what you do and how to contact you. You want to approach small manufacturers in your area and offer on-demand delivery service whenever they need it. That's what I want you to do. Joshua, that's what I want your ass to do. Go to trade shows and find startups who may need an outsourced cargo van expedited business. Okay, you can also offer services such as moving furniture or hauling junk. See, my whole thing is you want to take every job possible. You just need to get a foot in the door, son. You need to get a foot in the door. That's what I want you to do. And you can find these loads through Craigslist. So I was talking to you earlier about Craigslist being an avenue where you can list your services, but it is also an avenue where you can find loads. You know, everybody thinks about, hey, you know, you got to really go to load boards, you got to go through dispatchers to find loads. Yeah, it is possible sometimes, but hey, Craigslist is a fantastic avenue to find loads. Okay, you can bring yourself, for example, as a junk hauler in your own free classifieds Craigslist ads. So, you know, some cargo van jobs can be acquired by partnering with the local Goodwill or Salvation Army. Have you thought about that, folks? Have you thought about? You got to think about that, Joshua. So the whole thing is, I want you to be innovative. Very important. Thank you so much for your attention. So this was today's situation that we had. You know, Joshua L., you are 42. You are a hardworking man. I know you're going to make it. You're going to start making some bread in this industry. I know for sure. But please, you want to pick up all the 4 ideas that we have given you and trying to make something out of them. And if you have any questions, please, you can always email us back, or you can just comment below. We are inviting all our viewers who are very smart. Our viewers are very smart, are the smartest ever. Please, you want to pitch in. You want to contribute your expertise, your feedback, because we believe here on this show in collective wisdom. We believe that the crowd has more wisdom and insight than a few members of our team. Very important. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. And until next time, stay marvelous.